English Listening Podcast.
English Vocabulary Made Simple. Intermediate. Part 13. Ban. A formal prohibition or restriction, to officially forbid or prohibit. The government imposed a ban on smoking in public places. Majority. The greater part or number, the larger portion or group in a set or population. The majority of voters supported the new policy. Diamond. A precious gemstone that is a clear, colorless crystal, symbolizing beauty, rarity, and value. She received a diamond ring as an engagement gift. Basic. Fundamental, forming the foundation or starting point. Learning the alphabet is a basic skill. Horn. A hard, pointed projection on the head of certain animals, a musical instrument that produces sound when blown. The car's horn beeped loudly in traffic. Involved. Participating or engaged in an activity, situation, or relationship, complicated or entangled in a situation. She was deeply involved in the community service project. Disabled. Having a physical or mental condition that limits movements, senses, or activities, a person with such a condition. The disabled parking spaces are near the entrance. Beyond. Farther along in space or time, exceeding or surpassing. The journey takes us beyond the mountains. Her efforts went beyond our expectations. Shooting. The act of firing a gun or weapon, a violent attack involving gunfire. There was a shooting at the local mall. Code. A system of symbols or rules used to represent information or communicate, to write or program using a code. The secret code unlocked the safe. He learned how to code computer software. Bitter. Having a strong and often unpleasant taste, showing strong negative emotions. The medicine had a bitter taste. Frozen. Turned into ice or solid as a result of extreme cold. The lake was frozen, and they could ice skate on it. Garbage. Waste material or unwanted things that you throw away. They need to take out the garbage. Charity. The voluntary giving of help, typically in the form of money or assistance, to those in need. She donated to a charity that supports education. Conventional. Based on established practices or traditions, ordinary or typical. He prefers conventional methods of communication. Fold. To bend something over on itself so that one part of it covers another, a crease or ridge in something formed by folding it. She carefully folded the letter and put it in an envelope. Frightened. Afraid or anxious, experiencing fear or apprehension. The loud noise left her feeling frightened. Shy. Nervous or reserved in the company of others, to be hesitant or timid. She's a bit shy at social gatherings. He used to be shy about speaking in public. Breath. The air taken in and expelled during breathing, a single inhalation or exhalation. She took a deep breath before speaking. Removal. The act of taking something away or off, the process of eliminating or getting rid of something. The removal of the old furniture was completed today. Importance. The quality of being important, significance. The importance of this decision cannot be overstated. Military. Relating to or associated with the armed forces or military operations. He served in the military for 10 years. Scientific. Relating to or based on the principles and methods of science. Scientific research requires careful observation. Needle. A thin, pointed metal instrument with an eye for threading thread or yarn, to sew or pierce with a needle. She used a needle to mend the torn fabric. Recent. Happening or having taken place not long ago, belonging to a past period of time comparatively close to the present. He showed me some recent photos. Guard. A person or group of people responsible for protecting a place or person, to watch over and protect. The security guard patrolled the building. Outstanding. Exceptionally good or remarkable, unpaid or unresolved, standing out prominently. Her performance in the play was outstanding. Shave. To remove hair from the body using a razor, the act of shaving. He needs to shave before the job interview. Poetry. Literary work in which special intensity is given to the expression of feelings and ideas by the use of distinctive style and rhythm. Her poetry is known for its vivid imagery. Education. The process of receiving or giving systematic instruction, knowledge and skills acquired through schooling. Education is the key to success. Depressing. Causing feelings of sadness, hopelessness, or despair. The rainy weather had a depressing effect on her mood. Dust. Fine, dry powder consisting of tiny particles of earth or waste matter. She used a cloth to dust the furniture. Shift. To move or change position, a change or movement from one place or condition to another. They had to shift their focus to a new project. Sharp. Having an edge or point that can cut or pierce, keen or acute. Be careful with that knife, it's very sharp. His sharp intellect impressed the professor. Rush. To move or act quickly with great urgency, a sudden, fast movement or flow. They had to rush to catch their flight. Refer. To mention or allude to something or someone, to direct someone to a source or authority for information. I will refer you to our company's website for more details. Commitment. A pledge or promise to do something, dedication and loyalty to a cause or relationship. Her commitment to the project was unwavering. Sensitive. Easily affected, influenced, or offended by external factors or stimuli, responsive to sensory impressions or emotions. Her skin is sensitive to sunlight. Bomb. An explosive device, to attack with bombs. The bomb exploded, causing damage. Gun. A portable firearm that uses bullets as projectiles. He carefully cleaned his gun after shooting practice. Bush. A woody plant with multiple stems and foliage, a densely vegetated area. They explored the dense bush in search of wildlife. In case. In anticipation of a particular situation or event happening. She brought an umbrella just in case it rained. Judgment. The ability to make considered decisions or form opinions, an opinion or decision based on careful consideration. Her judgment in choosing the right candidate was valued. Approach. To come near or nearer to, a way of dealing with something. We should approach the problem systematically. Opposing. In conflict or contrast with something, placed or facing in an opposite direction or position. The opposing teams had a fierce rivalry. Educated. Having received instruction, knowledge, or training, possessing a good level of education. She is an educated woman with multiple degrees. Breathe. To inhale and exhale air, to respire. It's important to breathe deeply during yoga. Secondary. Not primary or of lesser importance. High school is considered secondary education. Performer. A person who entertains an audience by acting, singing, dancing, or playing music. The circus performer amazed the crowd. Flag. A piece of cloth with a distinctive design that is used as the symbol of a country or organization, to mark an item, for attention or treatment. The national flag waved proudly in the breeze. Favor. An act of kindness or a preference for one option over another, to do something to help someone. He did me a favor by giving me a ride to work. Annoyed. Feeling irritated or disturbed. She was annoyed by the loud music. Tunnel. An underground passage or channel, to create or travel through a tunnel. The train entered the tunnel. They decided to tunnel through the mountain. Murder. The unlawful premeditated killing of one human being by another. He was accused of committing murder. Limited. Restricted in size, amount, or extent, not unlimited. The restaurant has a limited menu. Employ. To give work to someone and pay them for it. They plan to employ more staff next year. Professional. Relating to a paid occupation, a person engaged or qualified in a specific profession. He is a professional photographer.